My name is Nikithan Hafford, and I have with me one of the managers at my establishment, and she is currently a manager in training, or actually she just became a manager, and now I'm here to ask her questions on how how does her lifestyle at McDonald's goes with these questions that I'm going to ask her personally. So, hello, ma'am. Can you tell me about yourself today, ma'am?
Hello, hi. My name is Alicia Bell. I'm one of the managers at McDonald's. I'm 37 years old. I have three kids, as you know, Nikithan, and then I have an 11-year-old and I have a 7-year-old. I've been at McDonald's for like almost a year, but I've been working for McDonald's ever since I was 16.
Yes, ma'am. So one of my questions that goes for any type of establishment or any job related activities is, what does respect means to you, and how can you show respect to others at an establishment?
Okay, respect means different. Is Respect has different meanings, but to me, it means that you accept somebody for who they are, even if they're different from you. You have to earn respect to get respect. That goes for any situation.
Yes, ma'am. So
It's a positive feeling or an action shows towards someone or something.
okay, so you told me that. So how would you show that and distribute that respect across your other employees?
You have to at any job, you have to be friendly. They have to be able to trust you as their manager or, any other kind of manager. If you go into a job or any situation with a bad attitude, they're not going to trust you. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to, give any count for you as their manager. If you go into your workplace with a positive attitude at all times, then your crew members will also be be the same way. They would be loving to come to work. They would having any problem not to come to work. They should be, in ready to come to work.
Okay, Mel. So that is a very good answer in my very own opinion as I'm asking these questions. So my next question for you today is, how actually why did you chose McDonald's as as your as your job to help better yourself as a manager?
Good question. My mother, she was there. My mother was been working at McDonald's for 37 years, and I start working there. And when I started working there, it was a friendly environment. Um, the friendly managers I met, the friendly managers I was working with, you know, um, just a good in place to work.
Yes, ma'am. So as for me being there myself, right? I completely understand there. But my next question for you today is, what is more important at McDonald's or at any type of food service place? Is it better to have a fast service or a friendly service?
My opinion is a friendly service. You can get fast service anywhere or anytime, but if you're not friendly with the people that you're working with or you working under, you will not get any fast service. You will get slow service if you're not, if you don't have that positive attitude at work.
Yes, ma'am. So as you say to have a friendly service, so how can I go for as a personal appearance or what you wear? Is what you wear very important to how you should work, or how does that work out for you, man?
Well, yes, if you go to work, not dressed properly, and the customers see you dressing, unprofessionally, or the workers see you dressing unprofessionally, they would feel like, okay, I should come to work dressed like that, and nobody would have no kind of say so of what I wear. So yes, that's one of the, you have to come to work clean, smelling good, all that. It's all in one.
Okay, man. So my next question for you today is, it's actually something personal. Tell me about a situation that you possibly had at McDonald's as you was going up the ranks of being a better person to your own self and your family.
You talking about at work?
Yes, ma'am. At work.
Okay, well, some of the okay, before I wasn't a manager, you had people there that they say they would love to work with your friends or whatever. But then again, when you become a manager, they want to feel like, oh, I don't, oh, you're my manager now. We can't be friends, but blah this and blah that. But the way I see it, if you did the work when I wasn't a manager, you should be able to do the work when I am a manager, and it wouldn't be a problem. So.
Yes, ma'am. So my next question for you today is, how can a manager that you can relate to describe yourself as in you at work?
Okay. Another manager described me. Well, I'm easy to get along with. I'm a hard worker. I'm polite. I do my job, and I have a positive attitude at work all the time. And they love to work with me. They love to work beside me. And you can ask any manager at McDonald's that I ever worked with, and they will not give you a bad report on my end.
Okay, ma'am. So my very last question, or actually my next to last question is it important to have a happy attitude at work?
Yes, it is. It's 1,000% to have a positive attitude at work. You shouldn't have a negative attitude at work. Period. You should always come to work, ready to work, willing to work. That's what you're there to do is to work. And so you should have a positive attitude from the start of your job till you get ready to get off. You should have the same attitude. I know it might be hard to the customers, but you should always have a positive attitude at any job, anywhere professionally that you work in. There's no way around it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So Miss Bell, so my last question for you today is, um, how was it when you first became a manager at your very own establishment? Like what was the challenges that came across it as you was learning the basic needs of being a manager?
Well, I can say it was at first it was hard. They put a lot on you to be a manager. A lot of classes you have to take, a lot of videos you have to watch. But after all, it's at first it might have been hard work to me, but through it all, I got over it, and I'm getting the job done. So I'm loving being a manager, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I work with some other people is wonderful people I work with, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. So
Yes, ma'am. So thank you for the questions today, ma'am. As I said again, my name is Nikithan Hafford, and I'm very satisfied with the answers you were able to provide me. I will be in contact with you soon, and will send you a thank you note. In regard, you have a very blessed day, ma'am.
thank you, Nikita, and you have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Yes, ma'am.